Now we're doing the back question answers and some extra question answers of this chapter, Major Landforms of the Earth, Geography, chapter number 6 of class 6. What are the major landforms? The major landforms of the Earth are mountains, plateaus and plains. What is the difference between a mountain and a plateau? Mountain, it is naturally elevated surface of the Earth. It is higher than the surrounding area and mountains have peaks. Plateaus, प्लेट्यूज में हमने क्या लिखना है? इट इज, देखो माउंटेन और प्लेट्यू दोनों एलिवेटेड होते हैं, बट प्लेट्यू में हमने लिखना होता है एलिवेटेड फ्लैट लैंड होता है. सो इट इज एन एलिवेटेड फ्लैट लैंड. इट इज अ फ्लैट टॉप्ड लैंड दैट स्टैंड्स अबव द सराउंडिंग एरिया. फ्लैट टॉप्ड टेबल लैंड इसको लिख सकते हो आप. व्हाट आर द डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ माउंटेन्स? सो देयर आर 3 डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ माउंटेन्स जो हमने पहले भी अपनी एक्सप्लेनेशन वीडियो में पढ़ी है. नंबर 1 फोल्ड माउंटेन्स, देन ब्लॉक माउंटेन्स एंड देन वॉल्केनिक माउंटेन्स. हाउ आर माउंटेन्स यूजफुल टू मैन? Mountains are useful to man in the following ways. Mountains are storehouse of water. Many rivers have their source in the glaciers in the mountains. Water from the mountains is also used for irrigation and generation of hydroelectricity. Then next, फायदा क्या है mountains का? They have rich variety of flora and fauna. Flora and fauna क्या होता है? Flora means the plantation, the vegetation, and fauna means the animal life. The forest provide, third point is, the forest provides fuel, fodder, shelter, and other products like gum, raisins, etc. The forest provides fuel, fodder, shelter, and other products like gum, raisins, etc. Next point, mountains provide an idyllic site for tourists. Next, several sports like paragliding, hang gliding, river rafting, and skiing are popular in the mountains. तो ये सब थे हमारे mountains के फायदे. Next question is, how are plains formed? कि plains कैसे बनते हैं? Most of the plains are formed by rivers and their tributaries. The rivers flow down the slopes of the mountain and erode them. They carry forward the eroded material. Then they deposit their load consisting of stone, sand, and silt along their courses and in the valleys. It is from these deposits that the plains are formed. Why are the river plains thickly populated? The river plains are thickly populated as more flat land is available for building houses as well as for cultivation. Why are mountains thinly populated? मतलब mountains में कम population क्यों होती है? Mountains are thinly populated because of the harsh climate. Secondly, the slopes are steep and less land is available for farming. The next question is, what are the 2 processes that result in the formation of landforms? So the 2 processes we've already studied in our explanation introduction video, which is part 1, which we have already uploaded, that the 2 processes are internal process and external processes. तो first is internal, मतलब जो धरती के अंदर कुछ चीज़ें चल रही हैं उसके कारण भी landforms की formation होती है, और कुछ चीज़ें धरती के बाहर हो रही होती हैं, which are external processes. So internal processes, within the earth a continuous movement is taking place. This internal process leads to upliftment and sinking of the earth's surface at several places. तो कहीं कहीं पे अपलिफ्टमेंट हो जाती है, कहीं कहीं पे लैंड जो है सिंक हो जाता है, जिसके कारण डिफरेंट लैंडफॉर्म्स बन जाते हैं. देन एक्सटर्नल प्रोसेसेस, इट इज़ अ कॉन्टिन्यूअस वेयरिंग down and rebuilding of the land surface, which is called erosion, and the rebuilding of the earth surface is called deposition. तो external process में 2 चीज़ें involved है, erosion and deposition. erosion होता है wearing down and deposition होता है rebuilding of the land surface. The rebuilding of the earth surface is called deposition. These processes are carried out. अब ये जो erosion है और deposition है किससे होती है? इसके क्या क्या carriers हैं? Running water, ice and wind. Next question is, what is a hill? A hill is a land surface that rises higher than the surrounding area. A steep hill with an elevation of more than 600 meters is termed as a hill. What are glaciers? In some mountains there are permanently frozen rivers of ice which are called glaciers. Name an undersea mountain. Mauna Kea, Hawaii, in Pacific Ocean, is an undersea mountain. Its height, it is higher than Mount Everest, being 10,200 meters high. तो हमने क्या किया था पिछले चैप्टर में? माउंट एवरेस्ट की कितनी थी? 8848 मीटर्स, एंड इसकी कितनी है? 10,205 मीटर्स. नाउ द हाईएस्ट प्लेट्यू ऑफ द वर्ल्ड. नेम द हाईएस्ट प्लेट्यू ऑफ द वर्ल्ड. द टिबेट प्लेट्यू इज द हाईएस्ट प्लेट्यू ऑफ द वर्ल्ड विद द हाइट ऑफ 4,000 to 6,000 मीटर्स अबव द मीन सी लेवल. इट इज ऑल्सो कॉल्ड द रूफ ऑफ द वर्ल्ड. तो रूफ एक तरह से वो पूरे वर्ल्ड के लिए रूफ बन गया है. Now write a note on the fold mountains. So the Himalayan mountains and the Alps are young fold mountains with rugged relief and high conical peaks. These are created when 2 or more Earth's tectonic plates, that is a massive irregularly shaped slab of solid rock, push together. तो जब टेक्टोनिक प्लेट्स एक दूसरे को पुश करती हैं तो बीच में से लैंड हो जाता है फोल्ड और उससे बन जाती हैं फोल्ड माउंटेन्स. The next example is the Aravallis range in India is one of the oldest fold mountain system in the world. The Aravalli Range has greatly worn over due to the process of erosion. The Appalachians in North America and Ural Mountains in Russia have rounded features and low elevation and are very old fold mountains. Now there are mountains useful? Sorry. How are mountains useful to us? तो ये जो हमने पहले क्वेश्चन नंबर 4 में डिस्कस करा है, यूजेस ऑफ माउंटेन्स, वो लिखेंगे. हाउ आर प्लेन्स यूजफुल टू अस, या वाई आर प्लेन्स डेंसली पॉपुलेटेड? तो दोनों का आंसर सेम होगा. प्लेन्स आर डेंसली populated because number 1, they are fertile and productive for cultivation. Number 2, they are most useful areas for human habitation as more flat land is available for building houses. Number 3, construction of transport network is easy. The next question is, what is a mountain? Why are they thinly populated? So mountain is a natural elevation of earth's surface. There may have small summit and a broad base. It is considerably higher than the surrounding area. Then B part, why are they thinly populated? ये भी हमने पहले डिस्कस कर लिया है, तो you can refer from there. Same as probably it's answer number 7. Now what is a plateau? Give examples. A plateau is an elevated flat land. It is a flat topped table land standing above the surrounding area. A plateau may have one or more sides with steep slopes. The height often varies for a few hundred meters to several thousand meters. Deccan Plateau in India is one of the oldest plateau. The East African Plateau in Kenya, Tanzania and Uganda, the Western Plateau of Australia, the Tibet Plateau, world's highest plateau, are also called the roof of the world. What are plains and how are they formed? Plains are large stretches of flat land. They are not generally more than 200 meters above the sea level. Some plains are extremely level, others may be slightly rolling and undulating. Then how are they formed? This we have already discussed in answer number 5. What is a range? The mountains arranged in a line are known as range. And what is a mountain range? The arrangement of mountains in a line or in a series is known as mountain range. Give some examples. So many mountain systems consist of several parallel ranges extending over hundreds of kilometers. The Himalayas, the Alps and Andes are the mountain ranges of Asia, Europe and South America respectively. How are block mountains formed? Give examples. Block mountains are created when the large areas are broken and displaced vertically. So here the most important word is vertically. Displacement जो होती है vertically होती है. The upliftment of the blocks is known as horsts and the lowered blocks are known as graben. Example, the Rhine Valley and the Vaux mountains in Europe. How are plateaus important to us? तो plateaus का क्या फ़ायदा है? Number 1, plateaus are important to us because they are very useful because they are rich in mineral deposits. Many of the mining areas of the world are located in plateau areas. In the plateau areas, there may be several waterfalls as the river falls from a great height. Then the lava plateaus are rich in black soil which is fertile and good for cultivation. Many plateaus have some scenic spots and are a great attraction for tourists. What kind of soil is found in lava plateau? So we will write that in lava plateau, rich black soil is found which is very fertile and good for cultivation. Which sports activities are popular in the mountains? So it is a paragliding and all that, जो हमने आंसर नंबर 4 के 5th पॉइंट में डिस्कस करी थी. Then what are the forest products obtained in the mountains? So the forest products obtained we have already discussed in uses of mountains in class number 4, in question number 4, point number 3.